It's midweek, and it feels like it's been 3 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you one thing right now. Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show, everyone. My name is Nick. This is Andrew.
That's Cheetah Fingers. My name is Nitro Rifle.
What's up? We're going to be streaming later tonight some Tetris. Are we not?
Competitive Tet.
Competitive Tet. Co-op Tet.
Competitive Tetris.
Competitive Tetris.
We should call it that.
When Tim and Greg have been out, and it's always interesting because I always consider myself the most important member of this group. I bring the pain, I bring the energy, I bring the funny. I consider you a close approximation of me, but probably a far second. But I will say,
I consider me the first. You're like third or fourth.
I had to do GOG yesterday, and it was a phenomenal episode of GOG. But getting all the ad read stuff together, making sure the thing went on time, it's just not my style.
A lot of responsibility.
It's too much responsibility. Yeah. I like this show better because I can come in, throw 5 news stories on there, tell you to find one, and then ask you if you want to do Walking Jon Snow again, and then you go, no, I don't want to do that ever again, and then we just want to do it again. It's so much more free flow.
Right.
And if there's one man who I know who knows how to flow, it is Cool Greg. Welcome back,
The return!
The return of the Mac! The return of the Mac. Hair's looking long over there, Cool Greg. I want you to know.
I like it.
I'm glad you made it back from New Orleans. When I heard that you had a mix-up with your flight, I said, that's it. He's never coming back. He's going to be part. I fully expected to see you pop up on Mega Ran's crew and just be one of them.
Just become part of it.
And not tell us. And we were like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes.
And what I was expecting was him to be like, hey, in 2 weeks I'm going to be in SF for like a tour. And I was like, I thought, sure, I'll be there.
Live and work here?
I'll be there, yeah.
Like, I just thought like maybe we'd be like, oh, let's all go see that cool JC concert. And then you're just there in the background, flowing with Hova. I don't know how that's going to work. You know what I'm talking about?
Flowing with Hova.
Let me just double check that people are watching this. We're in the chat. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live show we do each and every day here at twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, 11 a.m. Pacific time. We also throw this out. Well, if you guys want to watch live, we will talk to the chat. We will interact with you. If you guys want to leave us a tip and make sure your comment is read, we will read those at the $5 or above level, or 500 cheers, like I forgot yesterday, but someone reminded me, so keep that in mind as we go through the rigmarole. Of course, if you guys don't have time to watch this, or you're one of those people in Australia who are like, we're a day ahead of you, sir, we will post this to YouTube every day as well. That'll go on later. Please leave a comment there. I love seeing all the comments, and I respond to as many of them as humanly possible.
I love that you're clicking love on the semi-insulting comments.
Yeah. Well, only the ones that insult you.
Oh,
if you'll notice. The ones that insult me gets voted down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just delete them, remove.
I don't delete them because I want people to see that I voted them down. I'll respond to them.
People
and be
can't see that.
You're an asshole. But in my brain, I think I can.
Okay.
In my brain, I'm pretty sure I can see it.
But the ones that insult me,
I vote up and I like, and then I will sometimes even log in the Kind of Funny Games channel to go over and talk shit to you from that channel.
Okay. What about the comments that compliment me?
I don't see any of those. That's the thing. That never happens.
That's true.
Yeah. If there was to be one, though, hypothetically speaking, if that ever happens, I would probably downvote it as well, or delete it, just full on delete it.
Oh,
because I would assume it's a bot.
Right.
Some
one
sort
of them
bot,
Russian bots.
You know how where it's like, hey, everyone, check out the 2016 election result.
Or buy V-Bucks for.
What happened?
No, sorry.
Okay. For audio listeners, everything just went dark for a couple seconds, but it's slowly dark to the point where as I literally felt, I was like, oh, here's it. I'm passing out. It's going out.
What was that really, really funny moment when suddenly we had an echo on our voices?
Oh my God.
And Kevin didn't realize it.
We didn't realize it. Oh God, that was so fun though.
Sometimes this thing, the OBS updates, and when that happens randomly, and it's not always, things will come back you guys, your mics from the audio thing that we use.
Yeah, the Aver.
Yeah.
So that's that.
And it's I didn't see that channel up, and it's never been up
so
before.
funny.
Let me tell you one thing right now, YouTube and Twitch and iTunes audience. If you're not aware that this show is a fucking horrible circus on fire tucked into the back of a garbage truck, you will be.
Come one, come all.
Look, we have a lot of professional products, right?
Yeah,
Today, for instance, Jared and Andrew Renee are coming back to do Kind of Funny Games Daily. Mm-hmm. That is going to be just very buttoned up, suit and tie, prim and proper. But it's nice to have a variety, the polar opposite of that, which is the dynamic duo.
Oh.
Boo! Boo! You want to do walking in snow right now?
No.
Okay, cool. Let's
do
get
it
into
later.
some
Hold on,
house.
we're getting a ton of fire trucks on fire.
Oh
Is
no.
something wrong? Or
No, I think I just said it was a garbage truck on fire, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're just reacting to what we said.
yeah.
Which is what I want the emotes
Again,
to be.
we don't know though.
Remember, we were gonna have
Because
new emotes?
Like in one, like a perfect example of professionalism is that we should have someone probably watching the show on the other end,
Joey's watching
telling
it.
it.
There's nothing wrong. They're just responding
Yeah,
to Nick's
all right.
comment.
Yeah.
See,
Joey,
we
you're
got
like
it covered,
15 seconds
guys.
behind, Joey. We went
I was
over
just
that.
gonna give
No, we
Kevin. I was
appreciate
gonna
it.
give.
Thank you.
I was just gonna give Joey shit there, but we're all in too good a mood to give each other shit. Joe. Let me ask you a question. I don't like Joester.
Okay.
Is there something else we
hold
can
on.
come up
Whoa,
with?
whoa, whoa,
we
Is
all
there
love-
something else we can come up with that's a cooler nickname?
The best
for you?
friends love Joester.
Kevin, Greg, and I love Joester.
it.
Y'all get outvoted.
I like
But
JoJo.
there's 7 of us, so technically me, Nick, Tim, and Cool Greg could outvote you.
Tim's not gonna vote
We
because Tim
haven't
doesn't
seen
like
Cool Greg
confrontation
voting.
whatsoever.
Cool Greg, do you like Joester as a nickname? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha!
Damn it.
There you go. You're out.
The problem is you can't give yourself your own nickname.
Get out of here,
This is the
part-timer.
problem.
Get
Do you
out of
think
here.
that I chose to be called the producer/seducer? Which,
Yeah, kind of.
no, that's pretty cool.
In the Harvey Weinstein age, not a great
Not a
name.
great look.
Yeah.
Not a great look this
Yeah.
day and age. That's why I shied away from it. Andy's the candy man. Nobody likes that. It's weird.
Nobody likes it?
I love it.
Literally nobody likes it.
But Andy hates it.
I don't hate it. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. It's
I guess
whatever.
candy
Same
rhymes
with
with
Joester,
Andy.
Like, I don't hate being called Joester.
It's not indicative of
It
who
just
you are.
doesn't resonate with me.
What? It resonates with you so
Like,
hard.
I think
Joester,
you-
that's such a Joester thing
That
to
is
say.
a
man.
Joester thing to say.
Yeah.
I think you should have a nickname that's more indicative of like your leadership abilities, like the Commodore.
No, what the fuck?
Didn't you try to give that one to Kevin?
Yeah, I love that nickname, and I just want us to call
want
someone the
someone to
Commodore.
have it.
Commodore is such a dope
You
name.
can't, that's not how nicknames work. You can't just have a word that you love and like someone's got to have this.
I also like the word
Go
spaghetti.
down the line,
Yeah,
someone's
that's-
like, okay, I guess.
That's not what. Yeah.
Maybe look, I'm just trying it on. I'm trying it on and seeing what fits. Yeah, maybe Jared will get the Commodore moniker.
He loves the Commodore.
Jared the Commodore Petty.
Yeah.
I'd love to be
No,
a Commodore.
you're
It's a good
Tamago
friend.
Sensei,
I think
sorry.
it's the Reverend at this point.
No,
It's
it's
the
either
Reverend.
the Reverend or Tamago Sensei.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be that.
Commodore's cool. Between a captain and a rear admiral. That's kind of awesome.
Right? Like you still got some place to go in
Rear
life.
Admiral.
You know? You still have a place to go. You
Right,
have
but
growth.
You're already in charge. You command more than one ship.
Yeah, you're a Commodore, but you could be like an admiral.
Right. But
You see what I'm
still-
saying?
It's pretty rad. It's a great title.
It's pretty Commodore.
Also, Joester, totally great name.
Joester, great
Oh
name.
shit,
I'm
he's on board
sorry.
too. Never mind, part-timers.
Why did you try to trace me out? Listen to this
What did you call him? Part-time lover? What did
No,
you call him?
part-timers.
Oh, part-timers.
He thought Jared Petty was gonna be against the Joester
Oh,
nickname,
okay.
so he was like, "Part-timer, get out. Your vote doesn't count."
Oh, I love
Turns
that
out
we're calling you
Jared
guys
Petty's
part-timers.
like, "I love Joester," so he's like, "Part-timer, get back in."
Yeah, okay, I
I really like
appreciate
it,
that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Sorry, Joe. You're stuck with it for today.
Gifted,
we'll work on
Gifted
it. though.
Dim says he's heading to work. Have a great day at work.
By
Gifted Dim.
Gifted Dim.
Yeah.
This episode of the Kinda Funny Morning Show is brought to you by kindafunny.com/tickets. Hey, was your prom shitty like mine? Well, guess what? We're gonna relive it together. It's gonna be a big, beautiful party with all of us just sandwiching our sweaty, hot, smelly bodies together. And if you want to be a part of that on June 30th, go to kindafunny.com/tickets. Buy the early bird ticket. It's $60. If you wait, if you sleep on it, it's going to be $70. And the first person I see complain about that, I'm going to reach through my computer and wring your stupid neck.
Do
Because
you
you've
wanna-
had 30 days of notice?
Do you want to do Whippets with me and Nick under the bleachers?
Do you want to listen to the song Whip It while we do Whip It?
Do you want me to cover on guitar? Josie's on a vacation far away. Oh, no, 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 away. I don't know that.
I don't know. Nobody knows lyrics to those.
Yeah, we'll
Great.
be there.
We're going to be there.
Yeah.
kindafunny.com/tickets to get your KF Prom 2018 tickets. This is going to be the party you don't want to miss. In other housekeeping
Whoa.
rigmarole.
Whoa.
I just wanted to,
The
this
bi-
is over, but
Bring it up, Kev.
Yeah, this is
This
over.
tournament has seen some of the biggest upsets since the last time there was a big upset in March Madness,
3
college
days ago.
basketball.
Yeah.
Which is huge. In what is an unprecedented move. DiGiorno's drove hard to that final goal in the basket. They shot it. It came in, and they beat Oreo by 2%
not an
of
upset.
the votes.
Not an upset.
Huge
Fucking-
upset.
No, dude, fuck Oreo.
Huge upset.
With about 2.5 minutes to go, this was 50-50.
And all this proves to me is this, is that when Italians try real hard, we win.
Well, I think DiGiorno just did a great job of hiring Russian hackers.
Do you think that Oreo had any idea this was happening?
No, not a chance.
Okay. Well, congratulations to DiGiorno's Pizza.
DiGiorno's once again in the chat saying, Andy, you like that?
DiGiorno just talking shit.
Just calling you out.
Oh
Andy.
yeah, let me ban. I forgot to ban DiGiorno.
No, you can't. They're winners now. They could go all the way.
Your sports references are always on point.
I would co-sell, man. Co-selling it. I'm co-selling it with my co-host, Andy.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. That's my Chris Berman.
Speaking of things you can vote for today.
Today's champions that are going up against each other: Anthony Carboni, the better me, versus Cisco, the more talented me. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow us on Kind of Funny Vids at Twitter, at Kind of Funny Vids on Twitter, and vote for your favorite. I don't know, whatever's going on.
Looks like Cisco's gonna win. Yeah, this is the Kind of Funny bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cisco's taking this.
2 hours left. You never know.
Impressive.
You never know.
Nemesis 2112 says DiGiorno versus Elise in the championships. It could happen.
It could happen.
It could
and
happen.
DiGiorno, you're gonna get fucking trounced. Okay.
And
I'm
then
voting Elise.
For today.
Damn. Oh, and for today we also have Jeff versus Stu. How dare you? Do not. How dare you?
But if it's DiGiorno versus Barb in the semifinal, I might go DiGiorno. No, I gotta go.
It's been fascinating watching all of our friends be mildly insulted by
Right,
this.
yeah, totally.
And some of them have really great, it's a really great attitude about it. And some of them, I think, they're just bridges that are burned forever. Some of them are just a stick of it's like the end of Saving Private Ryan, where he's like, earn this, but they already blew up the bridge for no reason. And it's like, wow, it was
Good scene,
stupid.
dude.
Should have just probably left that town, I think.
They kept the Nazis
With the
from
pistol?
going over it.
Remember?
Yeah.
He's just shooting with the pistol.
Wouldn't you be pissed though if you're like, God damn it, we just could have just left and the planes would have just taken care of this?
Yeah,
You know?
that's a good point.
Because at the end, like, they really didn't do that much. The Nazis were going to take it anyway, and the planes came and, like, bombed them.
Fucking Oppum wussed out.
Like, I appreciate Upham. And I appreciate that they, like,
at the
they
end,
stood
Upham
their
gets
ground.
it, like,
Well, yeah, at the end, Upham, like, you know.
goes in there and.
But do you think Upham, for the rest of his life, was haunted by the fact that he let his
100%
friend get stabbed
through
slowly in the heart with a fucking bayonet? Which is, by the way, is the most heart-wrenchingly traumatic scene I've ever seen in any movie.
I saw that in theaters. Like so tense.
If
you know?
I saw Upham not go to that, I'd be like, I have to kill you too.
I feel like
you're a bitch.
Didn't that look really fake?
No, it looked terrifyingly real.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember.
Where he stabs him, he's like,
yeah, I remember it, like his chest being like way too wide, or like
Yeah, probably.
his head not being in the right place.
But
or
don't
something.
ruin the magic for me, Kevin.
Okay.
So-
all
Well,
right.
Kevin, you know.
How many yards away from Hitler would you have to be?
Guys, you put me within 22 feet of Adolf Hitler with this sniper rifle, this war is over, man. You know what I'm saying?
Pack your bags, we're going home, ladies
Pack
and
your
gentlemen.
bags, we're going home. You put me within 18 minutes of Hitler, this game.
Man, Gary Pepper had a fucking moment there with Saving Private Ryan.
Gary Pepper.
Gary Pepper is the guy that you're quoting right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the sniper. He was also in a bunch of. He was in a bunch of movies during that time.
Stuff, though.
He's not. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's really good.
He was great in that, and I love the scene in Saving Private Ryan where they all can't sleep because they're in the church, and they look over and he's sleeping like a baby.
And they're
he's
like, I don't know how he fucking does it.
like, clear conscience.
Yeah,
he
I
just
love
knows.
that.
He just is like.
That movie's so good, dude.
I know. I can't. It's one of
God
those that,
damn.
like, again, if you catch it on TV, you have to watch the whole thing, but you don't want to because it's so much of an emotional commitment.
Yeah,
you know.
it is, yeah.
So good. What a
Also,
beautifully
you don't want
made
to watch
movie.
TV because it's all like censored out and dumbed down.
But that's the best way to watch it because then you're like, that's let's just pretend that the war wasn't absolutely horrible for the entire world.
Parker, get down!
Berry Pepper. What did I say? Gary
Gary,
Pepper?
yeah.
Berry Pepper. Thank
Berry
you.
Pepper.
Berry Pepper.
He looks more like a Gary, though.
No, I was thinking Gary Sinise, who was not in that, but
He
I think he was in
He looks
a
like a
movie
total
with
Gary.
Gary Sinise, I want to say.
Banner
I think
Brothers.
He's doing one movie a year.
Oh, good for him.
Barry Pepper.
Good for Berry Pepper. Hey, Berry Pepper, if you're watching, good stuff, man.
Yeah,
You're
keep
doing
it-
great work,
Keep
Berry
it up,
Pepper.
dude. Barry Pepper.
Great work. All right, other housekeeping. Oh, man, we didn't do the clip.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping!
Did you edit it?
Nope, sure didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Other housekeeping, we have an amazing party mode going up at some point this week. Andy, do you want to
It
talk
already
about
went
that a
out.
little bit? Great.
It actually just went up again moments ago.
Right. The wrong link was in there, so Patreon people, we apologize. So this is me, Nick, and Greg playing Rainbow Six Outbreak mode. That's actually, can you rewind a little bit? I like the little line of the back and forth we had.
Want me to-
Maybe like 30 seconds.
Here?
Yeah.
Can we hear it?
Yeah.
We're not going to get claimed on this, are we?
Good in online multiplayer mode. Fucking itchy. Just take it off.
It's kind of itchy, right?
Oh man.
I don't know if the stuff was washed properly.
Was it washed?
No.
Well, then the answer is no.
Oh.
It's probably not watched properly.
Right.
We tore it
We
up.
need to plant the
You and
thing
I
stay in the
crushed
room
it.
and freaking back
We
up
had a
against
great
it.
time
We were
playing this
trying
video
to.
game.
It was killing us.
Well,
And
Andy fell
again,
down a
we've
hole.
been fucking.
I did fall down.
We've been advertising this fucking series all wrong. I keep saying the wrong thing. People are in chat earlier said this week's party mode on Patreon is worth $1. No, it's worth 25 cents because $1 gets you a full month's worth of
Yeah, you
party
get
mode.
4 episodes for the $1.
And I always
that's the thing.
I always fuck it up in my head. I think
That's
that
it's same with GOG, same with everything. You
Yeah.
get to watch 4 episodes, $1 a month. That is 1/4 almost of this coffee.
and I think it's
And I've had 2 of these today.
I think it's because we had the money.
Look at you. You look so stupid.
Give him the one.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we would those exclusive Patreon videos that were monthly. Tim would say this is worth the $1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's where
Well,
that
they still say it all the time.
Yeah.
We still use that phrase correctly, but also incorrectly.
you get 4 episodes a week early for a goddamn $1. What are
Yeah.
you doing with it? Come on. Right?
You're making dreams come true
Hey.
right now. The setup we have on this thing is pro. Andy does a great job. We like him. We like to keep him employed. So think about going over to Patreon and supporting us there if you want. If not, it's cool. You guys just watching this show, I guess, is great too.
You're here.
If you guys are in the greater Mizzou area, make sure you go over to the meet and greet at CJ's Hot Wings.
Is it Columbus?
Yeah, sure. Is that where it's at?
I don't know.
Columbia,
Columbia.
Missouri. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio, Columbia, Missouri. If you're in Missouri and you're in driving distance of Mizzou, go over, meet Greg and Tim and Pixel Brave. They will all be over there doing some fun. You can be a part of a kind of funny vlog because I'm sure they're going to do a vlog for that. Greg, was very excited all week. I've never actually seen Greg nervous like this before because he was like giddy, but also like you could tell he wanted to go back and make a good impression with this professor that he was talking like, hey, you know, I'm a bigger deal than you now, kind of thing.
Definitely not.
Like, hey,
Like,
Dad.
hey, I
I'm
get to
gonna
fuck your wife.
Yeah.
You know?
Jesus.
Prima nocta, you know what I mean? Bring it back.
not
You
what
get
that
married tonight, I
Yeah.
get to bang your wife first.
Carpe diem, dude.
Carpe your wife's diem. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
don't like any of that.
No?
No.
Well, okay. That's it for housekeeping. That rigmarole's done.
19
Now-
minutes, not bad.
That's not bad. Well, Andrea's here.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
And you know what she said to me today? She walked in. This is how fucking gangster
Did she
is.
threaten you?
She didn't threaten me, but she kind of did. And this is what she said. How are you? And I was like, gangster. That was gangster.
Whoa.
Because in
I don't
that,
get it,
in
though.
everything she said, in her mouth, she was
Right.
saying a pleasant thing, but her eyes were telling me 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Gangster.
I would love for this to be the one day where we actually do, like, we're in and out.
We're gonna get in and out.
We're in and out?
We're
Okay.
going into the news story. You ready?
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. Kevin, bring up this first news story. This is from The Hollywood Reporter via Pamela McClintock, which is a name that is an amazingly fun name to say. Avengers Infinity War beating Black Panther to set new pre-sale record. This is not hugely surprising. However, not only is it outselling Black Panther in a pre-sale market, it's outselling the last 7 MCU movies combined. So, let's read the story. The mega superhero mashup is selling twice as many tickets on Fandango's blockbuster Black Panther, not to mention the last 7 Marvel Cinematic Universe titles combined. This movie, if you're thinking this movie's not going to do well or it's going to just kind of do stuff like normal, it's going to co-rush. This is going to be the biggest Marvel movie released to date.
I can't wait.
We're
We're so close, dude.
We're so close.
Do you remember the day? Like, here's what we need to do. We need somebody to make a mashup. Because you know that Marvel sort of montage that people made of like the last 10 years, and it starts off with like Iron Man, and then it starts on. We need a mashup for MCU. We need people to be like for the last 18 weeks, and have it like be this super epic, all leading up to the final MCU in review, and like make it a really big deal. You know what I mean?
The only issue with that is it would be the exact same shot over and over again, and then at one point Greg would be.
Well, lots of
laughing
cutscenes, lots of post-credit scenes,
That's true. We could cut all that. We could cut all those together.
and have it like all the.
I wanted to do that, but I think we don't have some of them left. But I do want to do a mashup, like at the end, do just one special, all the back last cutscenes.
Right.
Because there's so many people that probably don't realize that we actually do that.
Like just fucking crazy music. I don't know what music I was singing there. Okay, sorry. I fucked up. Sorry.
Duel of the Fates, when Star Wars was good. What? I just fucked up. I just like to burn the world down when it comes to Star
The
Wars.
Duel of Fates is really cool.
The song was, but the part where he goes
the fight
and he
itself
murders.
is cool.
But yeah, they played it at one point, I think, in Attack of the Clones, where he just goes and murders all the sand people, and you're like, this should be.
Did they?
Yeah, it was like a redo of the theme, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I think he's on like the sand speeder. Like the thing is like skunk. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone that fucked my mom. Oh.
That
Jesus.
fucked my.
No. Let's drop that. Let's walk away from it. It was. He said it. I didn't like it.
Did they not?
No.
Is that not
no,
what
that's not what the sand people
happened?
were doing.
Actually, you know what?
Stop.
Fuck.
Let's just
Like,
move
think
on.
about it, right?
Hey, look, Daniel Craig.
All right, next news story. Congratulations to Avengers. Sounds like that little movie franchise is really taking off.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see what happens.
I have my doubts.
You have your doubts?
Yeah.
You don't think it has legs, as they say in the industry?
We'll see what it
You don't
does.
think it's gonna open strong?
We'll see if it opens better than fucking Wrinkle in Time.
In other news that only me and probably Mr. Yasman 300 care about, Daniel Craig says Bond 25 is his next project. Super shocker on this one, Daniel Craig, considering what was your last project? Can't remember. Daniel Craig is busy packing his Walther PPK, martini glass, and perhaps one of his notoriously low-cut bathing suits. God damn, he's a sexy man. The James Bond star confirmed to the Associated Press this week that he will be returning to the super spy role for his next project. The film will be the 25th installment in the long-running franchise and marks Craig's 5th stint as 007. Danny Boyle, the Oscar-winning director of Slumdog Millionaire, will reportedly direct the film, but Craig was tight-lipped when the AP caught up with him at the Opportunity Network's charity auction that included his personal 2014 Aston Martin. Quote, we'll see, he said, of Boyle's possible involvement.
The first sentence, by the way, when you were reading it, shades of Alan Thicke in there. When you were reading it.
Really?
Like, I could hear Alan Thicke as you were reading it, like, Daniel Craig is busy packing his Walther PPK martini glass.
That might be
and
the
perhaps
nice-
one of the notoriously low-cut bathing suits.
That might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alan Thicke,
Rest in peace, man.
an amazing narrator.
Yeah.
Narrator. Mm-hmm. I love Daniel Craig. I'm just giving him shit for this because he's shit on the series so much. I'm excited for it. And if Danny Boyle is in fact next in line to direct the next Bond, sign me the fuck up. I'm in. Actually, I'll tell you the thing I'm most
Maybe I'll
excited
care about. I need to care about the last few Bonds.
That's where I'm going through here. I'll tell you the thing I'm excited most about. Danny Boyle obviously going to bring a great energy to this. Daniel Craig, one of the best Bonds ever. I get excited when I hear there's grumblings of the new Bond because that means we're going to get the new Bond theme song, and it's always fascinating to see who they pick. Last year they got Sam. What's his name?
Sam
Neill. Spade.
No, Sam
Shepard.
Sam
Neill. Sammy's camera.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis. Whatever the guy's name was, they got him. Didn't
Samuel
like that song
Jackson.
at all. Hated the Spectre theme.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith, thank you.
Right?
Sure. That sounds right. But I'm sure people in the chat would be like, it's Barry Pepper, Nick. You fucking idiot.
Shepard Smith.
Shepherd's pie.
Sam Smith, yeah.
Yeah, Sam Smith. Didn't like that theme. However, you go one Bond movie back to Skyfall. Now, Skyfall, not my favorite Bond movie, but Adele's Skyfall theme is amazing. Amazing.
I need to care about these. I feel like I do.
And the Quantum of Solace theme was dope. And the Casino Royale theme was amazing.
I need to care about him.
Yeah.
I just don't care about Bond. But I would like to. I'm in that camp where, like, guys, I want to care. Trust me. I do. There's other things going on. I'd rather watch Mission Impossible movies, you know?
The great thing is it's not really either or. They're only 2-hour experiences. You can watch all of them. You can wipe them out.
That's what the media wants you to think, dude.
Unlike the 18 hours of Lord of the Ring movies, you know what I mean?
Mo, who wants to go for a walk when we have giant eagles?
Award-winning trilogy, man.
Could have jumped on the eagle's back.
Did you see that meme? That popular meme going around of the two guys from the car restoration show. It's like the meme where they're yelling at each other, and it's like. Have you seen that, Kevin?
Pull it up. Do you know what this is?
No, I have no idea.
Everybody's been using it on the
He
internet.
hasn't even finished talking.
You know the guy with the big mustache, the big like handlebar mustache, white mustache, and they build motorcycles. Yeah, the motorcycle restoration show.
This is the one
It's like
show I
a
don't
father and
watch.
son or whatever. Either way, it's like this big popular meme, and people have been putting in their own dialogue into their reactions of them talking, yelling at each other. And one of them was like, "They should have just flown the Eagles to Mordor," and he's like, "With the Eye of Mordor would have seen the Eagles coming and would have sent." He would have sent bad guys to go kill the.
You don't fucking know that.
Yes, he would have.
You don't know that.
The Eye of Mordor saw, like, He sees all.
Those eagles are super strong.
He didn't see the two hobbits walking up the fucking thing
also-
for 55 hours.
And then there was like, these eagles are their own proud race. They're not just used as a tool to fucking, you know what I mean?
No, they're definitely slaves to Gandalf.
They're not, dude.
A, and B,
No, they're his
the
homies.
Eye of Mordor certainly couldn't spot those two guys, the two little fucking hobbits climbing up his mountain for 15
You don't know
hours.
shit.
They climbed up his mountain like children.
You don't know shit.
Stumbling around with a half child, half monster golem on them. They're loud as shit, and then he couldn't see them. And they're in him. They're inside him. Do you know how many times I've recognized things that are inside me?
They weren't inside
Every
of
time.
him.
They eventually go into the mountain.
You don't know
He's
fucking
not the
shit.
mountain.
He's the eye.
Yeah, he's just the eye.
Whose side are you on this?
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's a great video from.
But isn't the eye above the mountain?
Yeah, I mean, it's got that spotlight mode. Remember when it turns into a spotlight?
Yeah,
It
it's
fucking
really cool.
does a
That
little-
part was really dope.
But yeah, like there was a movie theater theory. You know the game theory guy.
Yeah.
He has a movies channel.
Matt Pat?
Yeah, that's the one. Where he I think he did a thing on the Eagles where it was like the Eagles are ridiculously strong, like on the same level of Gan.
I'm just saying, here's the deal.
Gandalf.
Here's
yeah.
Gandalf,
so if
the
they
master
had
plan.
the ring, like that's why Gandalf couldn't take the ring, because the stronger you are, the more tempted you are to put
Yeah.
that bitch
Oh
on.
yeah, Gandalf would have fucked everyone
So
up.
if those Eagles had put it on, it would
That's
have
why
been all
Gandalf's
bad.
that little bitch of a hobbit.
Yeah, it's true. That's actually 100. That's
No, I know, I know.
No, but
not
also the will of the hobbits is stronger. Like they were able to resist more. That's
But
just
they just don't care because they have no.
none of you
desire.
fucking know shit. All of you. I bet you.
Here's all
everyone's
I'm
a
saying.
bunch of idiots.
He's
Here's
actually
saying
read
next
all the
time-
books, Andy.
I read all the
He's
books.
read all the books.
I did. Have you read the books?
No.
He read
You
half of
are
one and fell asleep.
A fucking fake fan.
I read Fellowship.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
Andy
Fake-
is a fake fan. Andy is a fake fan. He's really sexy. Take off your pants, Andy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
Where did
This
that
is all I'm
go?
saying. This is all I'm gonna say right now. Gandalf, not the master strategist. If that were the case, what you do is you don't fly one eagle. You take all the hobbits in that stupid little village and say, hey, your meaningless lives are going to start to mean something right now. I need you to be cannon fodder for the Eye of Sauron. You get all the eagles together. All of them fly at the same time. He doesn't know which one has the ring because you put little fake rings around all their necks. And he doesn't understand it. And then you drop them into the pit one by one. You just drop, the eagles just dump every single hobbit into the
They
pit.
had fucking wraiths everywhere. They had those big ass fucking
There's
demon.
7 ring wraiths. 7.
No, but they had the
And
big
then
monsters.
you got 500
They had at
eagles
least-
that are giant
They
out
had those
there.
big dragon monsters with the
Yeah.
big teeth.
Oh, those things were sick.
Nah, those weren't that bad though.
I'm
good
just
movie,
saying,
right?
the plan was dumb.
I would love for you to like keep talking and be like, yeah, that part was really cool. Like you just
Yeah, I'll tell you that was it. Oh, by the way, ring wraiths, really cool, really cool. I don't, you know, the one thing though, like in what's the last one, Return of the King? There's just that moment where Gandalf's like around the city for so long. You're like, what? That mean the dead city? I was like, what the fuck's happening here? He's like trapped. You know, he gets trapped a lot.
Yeah, he gets trapped on top of that tower, right?
Also,
well,
did
that's
anyone
when
else-
fucking Saruman trapped him up there.
And then he like pushes Saruman off, and Saruman falls on a gear and dies.
No, he escaped on the eagle.
No, Saruman dies. That's how he dies. We don't see it. It's a deleted scene.
Renjamin13
Bro,
says,
come on,
Nick
man.
conveniently forgets that the entire plot point of an entire movie is to distract the Eye of Sauron so Frodo won't get seen. And I'm saying, what better way for Frodo not to get seen than gigantic eagles coming out of everywhere to just swarm onto this mountain, and then one of them just dumps that stupid little hobbit into the fire. Done. We're done in 15 minutes. We go back to watching Friends.
Omega Batman says, it's been a while, but I decided to sub again, mainly because Nick is number 1 and Andy is a number 2, albeit a distant 2.
Yeah. you're actually so far away I can barely make you out. That's how much of a number 2 you are. Oh man. I am gonna start doing that though. I want you to know I'm gonna start leaning into that joke where I'm like, that part was dope. You know, that part was cool. Yo, remember that part where he's like, you shall not pass, and the Balrog's there, he's like, that was dope.
Awesome.
That was dope.
Movie sucks though, but yeah.
Movie's
tons of great
absolutely
moments.
abysmal, but that part where like Viggo Mortensen takes on a ring wraith is dope.
Tons of great moments of dialogue, really cool character development.
Really cool character development, really
But
dope effects.
Overall, boring. Like, if each one wasn't 3 hours long, yeah, it would have been a great hour-and-a-half experience. But
That is. Here's the deal. That is my only critique. Really, only critique of Lord of the Rings is that they're very, very long. If you sit down to watch them and you're a huge fan, obviously they're amazing. But like, they're just at some point you're like, it's just too much for me to pay attention to. If they were,
like, I don't know what they were doing at like the.
at least they
Elf
cut the singing
City.
out.
Huh?
Like, I don't understand what they were to this day what they were doing at the Elf City. Why were they there for like fucking 2 years?
I don't know.
In Rivendell?
Yeah. No, because they wanted what's his name? Elrond.
Yeah, they needed Elrond's counsel.
Elrond
It is
Hibbert?
how-
The dude that wrote the...
It was his
Scientology?
grandfather.
Scientology.
His grandfather, the elf.
All right, let's move.
let's
Remember
move
how
on.
we were like gonna try to make this one a quick one?
We're
have so
fine,
much
bro.
time right now.
We're fine, bro. This next story comes from The Wrap. Dwayne Johnson's Jumanji becomes Sony's highest-grossing film ever. 950 million worldwide hit surpasses the studio's 2002 film Spider-Man. Have you heard of that one? Spider-Man? Spider-Man?
Speederman.
Mr. Speederman. Joel Speederman. Dwayne Johnson's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, crossed 403.7 million at the domestic box office on Tuesday night, making it Sony Pictures. Wait a minute. This is an old fucking story? No, this is from today. Jumanji's still in the box office?
Yeah, man. You should go watch
Damn.
it. It's pretty good.
Good for him.
Making it the highest grossing film of all time domestically for Sony. This means it surpassed the studio's 2002 hit Spider-Man, starring Tobey Maguire and Sir Willem Dafoe. That's right. That's right. Also did all
famous visual
the
capture.
voice capturing and acting for Leia in Rogue
Right,
One. Isn't that
right.
crazy? Isn't that nuts? This means it surpassed Spider-Man. Jumanji, also starring Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan. Damn, no love for Nick Jonas in that statement. Has grossed 950 million worldwide. I still have yet to see Jumanji, but I think I'm. Dude, like, look at that. The guy, the author of this, who wrote that? Beatrice Verhoeven, dope ass name, just is like, fuck Nick Jonas. Clearly, it also stars Nick Jonas. Am I not right?
No, you're
I haven't
right.
seen the movie yet, but like,
it would have been better.
Nick Jonas, a much bigger star than Karen Gillan, who's only ever been in one other big movie, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy.
She's in
series,
Doctor
right?
Who,
Who
too.
for
Nobody
years.
fucking
It would have been
watches
gr-
that series.
it would have been great-
We are Americans. We are not Whovians.
It would have been
here.
great if you said also starring Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, and my least favorite Jonas brother.
And the mildly stupid Jonas.
If he was
brother.
just like a super big hater on Nick Jonas,
Just
but
hates him.
Yeah.
Like somehow Nick Jonas hooked up with her once and never called her
the
back.
third worst Jonas brother.
It's just like she has a huge crush on him and then found out he had a girlfriend and went
Yeah.
super psycho on him.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, congratulations to The Rock. After Baywatch, you needed one.
Right, yeah. What makes me happy about this, right? I didn't see it, right? But it seems like from what a lot of people have said on the internet, a lot of people that I follow, that they really enjoyed the movie. And so this
Tim loved it.
So this is showing The Rock and those movie studios that like we got something right and we were rewarded for it.
Yeah.
And because I
As opposed
hate-
to Baywatch, which still made money, but it was terrible.
Exactly. I hate it when bad movies get rewarded still and still make a lot of money
Yeah.
because to them it's a success in their eyes.
There was lots of semi-naked people though in Baywatch.
Also Zac Efron.
Fuck me, right? If I was ever uber rich, like a billionaire, like Jeff Bezos,
You'd fuck
I would,
Zac Efron?
Oh, I'd fuck the shit out of him first. What?
Christ.
I would pay Zac Efron to be my cheese grater. I would just be like, yo, Zac Efron, get over it. And then I would just grate cheese on his abs. And be like,
okay.
get back in your fucking cabinet, Efron.
Get back
And
in
he'd
your
be like,
cage.
please, sir, can I have alcohol? But I just
Yeah.
throw some fucking booze at him and be like, get back in your fucking cage.
See, that's why we're never going to have Zac Efron on. Because statements like that.
If you can't take a joke like that, an incredibly dark, twisted joke that's not really much of a joke, it's just more of a fetish fantasy of mine, then you don't belong on this
Is
show.
Zach still jacked?
Should we check in on it?
Let's check.
Do we have that intro?
Yeah, well, let me see. Ready?
Yeah, go.
Remember, don't talk. It ended a while ago.
Is there
Okay.
music? Is
we
there
gotta
mu-
make these intros so that they.
No, you just have to tell us you're back in 3, 2, 1, back.
Well, I don't know when
Or-
it ends. There's no counter on it. There's no like play thing where I know where it's gonna end. So what we have to do is just have it end hard early instead of leaving it on.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Is
from
there
now
even
on.
music on
Kevin,
there?
I'm gonna put giant text. Kevin, it's over.
Kevin, the clip is over.
No, what we really need to do is all seriousness. What I want to do with this show, and I've been saying this for the last 3 weeks, and I know that I have the power to make this work. I want segment intros.
You're good at motion graphics.
And I want to make those motion graphics.
Yeah.
But Kev, one of the things we need to do is I need to be able to see them so we know when we're back. So we got to work on that.
I that's always been my plan to have the second monitor.
The second
there,
monitor,
that would-
yeah.
Then I would flip on this thing, but
Yeah.
I needed someone there also. But then we could also do sound effects.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wacky sound effects like housekeeping,
Wacky radio shows.
or whenever we start making fun of Lord of the Rings, we can just play the song that's like, you know how like most action songs are super fast paced, but this one went like this.
That's not how it's.
Let's see. Let's check in on him. Is Zach still jacked? His legs are looking pretty jacked.
This is his last Instagram post, so
God
you
damn.
be the judge of it, please.
He's so beautiful. Look at that fucking
Is he
dope
still
ass
jacked though?
camel jacket that he's wearing. Camo, excuse me, not camo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Scroll down. Let's see. Is he hanging out with Alexandra Daddario?
What's up with that photo? It's a weird.
That's dope. That's
That's
lit.
some shit that I always hope Andy would come in looking like one day, but he never does it.
He's
No, I
so
don't-
dreamy.
no.
Like, go
Click
crazy
off this.
with
Click
him.
on the one with him and with Daddario.
I can't pull it off, man.
Damn. That couple right there would make the
Are they
best
a
looking
couple?
baby
No.
ever. No,
They're not a couple?
no, but they should be.
Look at her eyes.
Look at his eyes.
You know,
Who's prettier in this? That's my
I
question.
don't know, dude.
Chat, let us know who's actually prettier in this.
You know what her eyes remind me of? Of that infamous
God?
that infamous image on
God?
National Geographic
God's
with
eyes?
the little girl, the young woman who's like looking back and her eyes are like.
Where does your brain go when it pulls these references? That's what I want to
You've
know.
never seen that image?
Maybe.
Kevin, can you pull up that image?
What image?
Just put National Geographic
Oh yeah, that image is famous, Nick.
woman eyes. Yeah, it's a it's an iconic image.
Let me see it. Maybe I don't read headlines, but I do have a great reference. I probably have the vastest reference of visual references of a library of anyone.
Yeah, you can look at literally just Google Nat Geo eyes, and it is the image that comes up.
Can you bring it
Yeah,
up?
it's like
I'm
iconic.
getting it. Give me a second.
Let's bring it up.
It is a very famous image.
I'm
This
sure.
This one.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. That's what it reminds
Because
me
I'm
of.
cultured.
That's how her.
Except
Seriously?
her eyes are completely green and totally different.
No, but I just
So
mean
you're
like.
an asshole.
Well, he just means that they're bright.
Yeah.
See, this is like they found her recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow,
Where's
look at
she
that.
from?
Afghan.
Yeah, this is the Afghan girl.
Afghan girl.
The Afghan girl. She's from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Okay.
One would assume, Nick.
You would think.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not from there.
Prove it.
Maybe she was born there and moved to Boston.
Maybe.
I don't see geographical location. You understand me?
It's 2018.
I don't see gender, I don't see color, I don't see geographic locations, I don't see names, I don't see pronouns.
Do you see stories though?
Fuck yeah, I see stories.
I don't
Bring
see
this next
carbs.
one up.
It's just like,
I haven't seen a carb in 3 weeks.
is this a salad or a burger? I don't know. I'm gonna eat it.
Not much of a story here, but this is really, really cool. The Japanese, this is the Japanese theatrical poster for Isle of Dogs, apparently, and it's been done by Akira creator Katsuro Otomo, and it's dope. And I can't wait to see Isle of Dogs, and I think I'm probably gonna see it this weekend.
Kevin
You
saw it,
said
right?
that last weekend. We were supposed to talk about it this week.
We were, and here's what happened. Got outvoted. Here's how the conversation
what'd
went.
you go see?
Babe, you want to see Isle of Dogs? No. You want to see a movie? No. You want to stay in? Yes.
Tight.
I didn't see anything. I watched Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay, and it was really good, and I recommend
Did
it.
Dee watch it?
No, she did not watch that. She went in the room and read. Okay, that's it for news stories. I did want to go into a little more of a deep dive topic here because there was some sad news today, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Mitzi Shore, who is the owner of the Comedy Store, also Pauly Shore's mom, has passed away today at the age of 87.
yeah, wow.
She died of Parkinson's at her home in Hollywood, and it's very, very sad. If you're not familiar with who Mitzi Shore is, you might be familiar with, let's see, she's probably one of the most influential people in stand-up comedy ever. You might not know her. She was the owner of the store. She was probably integral in bringing people up like Jay Leno, Jim Carrey, Chris Rock, and I mean, every generation of comics, she at some point either helped along the way or gave a platform to via the Comedy Store, and people who have worked with her speak very, very highly of her. I never had the pleasure of meeting her, obviously, because she has no fucking idea who I am or never did. I'm 100% sure she would have loved me, though. So,
Oh, yeah.
So there's that. But, you
Moms
know.
love you, dude.
I mean, fucking, dude, they do. It's weird, too, because they shouldn't. Because moms always loved me, but every time I met them, it was because I was trying to bang their daughters.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But while you were the daughter's
But I also,
age,
you know what I do? I flirt with the mom a little bit.
you flirt with the mom?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Like, you know, I'm not so far as to go like, I see where so-and-so gets her good looks from, but I would be like this. I would just pass her a note being like, what's up?
With the
know?
wink face?
With a little winky fit. What's
Okay.
up?
Okay.
Oh, so you can see the wink now because I'm not turned toward you. There you go. Mitzi obviously has been, going back to the story, she was battling this disease for a very, very long time and has been off the scene for a while. But if any of you guys are fans of the Comedy Store or listen to the Comedy Store podcast or Rogan or any big comedians, everyone says they owe a lot to Mitzi. So R.I.P. Mitzi. Our hearts go out to the family there, Pauly and his 3 siblings. And if you get a chance and you go to LA, I'm sure, by the way, I cannot wait to see the fucking craziness that ensues from all the comics going to the store to honor Mitzi's death. I'm sure it's going to be fucking insane for the next week. But if you're in the LA area and you get a chance to go see a show over at the store, go pay your respects, go see a show. The fucking lineups are insane, and that is a large part due to Mitzi's legacy.
She played a heavy part in the documentary, right? Pauly Shore's doc?
She didn't. Well, she did only in that she's been bedridden for a while. He didn't want to show her. But he talks about her a lot.
Yeah,
he talks about her a lot. I mean, obviously, Pauly grew up at the Comedy Store.
Right.
He grew up like Sam Kinison was his babysitter, for Christ's sake. So it's like, it's crazy to think about. It's crazy to read stories about her and hear people talk about her and see how influential she was during that era. This story is very fascinating, and I definitely recommend people go over and read it just to get a breath of what she did. If you ever watch the Showtime series I'm Dying Up Here, the club owner, I forget the actress's name, is loosely based off of Mitzi Shore, kind of ish, that whole period. But yeah, Mitzi was one of those people that when Johnny Carson brought his show over from New York to LA, she would help develop those relationships with him, with the booker over there, and she would help develop the comics like Jay Leno and get them on Johnny Carson.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of where she was, and she was notorious for just
facilitated quite a bit.
Well, she was a facilitator, but she also owned the club, and she just loved comics.
Right.
You know, she just kind of viewed them as her kind of kids and was very much a mentor to them. She was also, if you ever listen to the Comedy Store podcast, and if you love comedy, you should start listening to it. It's Eleanor Kerrigan and Rick Ingram do that podcast. It's fucking hilarious because they just unfiltered talk shit and tell stories about it. And the stories they tell of Mitzi it's insane. Like, she was fucking brutal to people. Like, one of the things that I think find hilarious is that if you dated another comic and you guys broke up, she would make you go on after each other for like a month straight.
Oh, God.
Just to be like, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Like, it was tough love, and it's very, very, it's very, very sad that she's gone. Okay. We'll go into the chat in just a second. But let's go into PS I Love This, best friend XOXO.
Lakers Head says, I don't like comedy.
Well, Lakers Head is a big piece of dog
I
shit.
don't know what I think the other day I think I saw Lakers Head say, like, I don't like PlayStation, or like just well.
You know what I don't
What's
like?
Lakers Head's deal?
You know what I don't like?
He's
water.
obsessed
I hate
with
water.
the fact that I like the bread and Sizzlers.
Obsessed with the fact
he's
that you,
constantly like, Sizzlers better than Lord of the Rings, and it's like, I mean,
I'm getting tweets saying you guys are going off the rails. What's up? What's going on in here? Fucking party?
Where you been, dog?
I'm missing the party.
Greg and Tim are gone. This is the fucking
I
G-ride
got
party.
drunk, I got hungover, and now I'm back and sober. Now, what a good rhyme that was,
Damn
by
it.
the way.
I was gonna literally, I was like, when she comes in, we just
it's
duck
too
duck
early.
out.
It's too
And
early.
see.
No, I'm coming in because somebody tweeted to me at Flashy Andy was like, yo, they're really especially off the rails today. You should go knock some heads. And I was like, wait, what's happening, Nick?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
I don't know. This is a normal show.
It's a normal
What
ass
did we
show.
say?
Flashy
We
Andy?
I did talk about.
What are you fucking tattletaling for?
I did for about 15 minutes go off on Gandalf's stupid ass plan to get the ring to Mount. What is it called? Mount Doom, Mount Mordor, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter.
Doom.
Here's what I'm talking about.
What a dumb name.
You put the entire faith of every race in the hands of this stupid.
That's what the movie's
hobbit.
about.
It's dumb.
You be calling Frodo stupid?
You have gigantic flying eagles. Utilize them. Wolves that are huge. Utilize them.
Tolkien expounded on this, and he said the reason that the eagles do not fly. Tolkien expounded on this and said
Go on the mic. Go on the mic
Yeah, go
so
on
you
the
can
mic.
spit this whatever's
All right.
dumb knowledge you're about to say to me.
Tolkien expounded on this, and he said the reason that the eagles do not fly the ring to Mount Doom or to Druin is because that wouldn't make a good novel.
True.
I understand that.
storytelling.
I understand that, but you know what it does make? A really great joke to piss Andy off. That's what it does make.
No,
okay?
we don't like Lord of the Rings though. It's lame.
It's super lame, except for that part where he's like, "You
Oscar-winning
shall
fiction.
not pass." That part was dope. That part was super dope.
Anyway,
Yeah.
like, just be aware of
You want to just come on the show?
What does your
Is that what
shirt
you want?
say?
Is that what you're
It's
telling
got
me?
too many words, Andrea.
What is it? Yeah, that's
Don't
too much of a
back.
look.
You're not
I'll
going.
show you what it says.
Don't look back. You're not getting that way.
You're not going.
You're not going that way.
Don't look back. You're not going that way. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going forward. Keep looking forward.
It's philosophical.
But let me ask you this question, not to shoot holes in this amazing philosophy
Oh,
that you
God,
have
here
on
we
your
go.
shirt. What if you're moonwalking? You see what I'm saying?
I thought you said, what if the Eagles could fucking move backward?
Technically,
Like,
if you're
what?
moonwalking, you wouldn't be looking backwards anyway.
You might
you-
just glance
no,
over your
Nick,
shoulder to
if-
make sure you don't bump into
Nick,
something.
If you're
No.
doing it right, You're not looking back when you moonwalk.
Yeah,
Come on.
Good point. It's a
You
great
know where
point,
you're
Gavin.
No, I bought this shirt at a time where I was having a lot of self-doubt, and I saw it hanging on a rack in a store, and I was like, this is exactly what I needed today. This makes me feel better about everything.
If you find a shirt that says you should definitely think you're better than everyone, can you please buy that for me?
Sure.
That'd be great.
You got it.
Thanks. You guys can catch Andrew Renee in about 15 minutes when she comes back with Jared on the Kind of Funny Games Daily. All right, let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO. This is your opportunity to shout someone out in the community you feel is doing a dope job. Go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend, just like Connor did. Connor is shouting out the Platinum Prince Josh Grave. There's a Grav. Josh Grav?
Grav.
I would like to give a shout out and a thank you to the Platinum Prince Josh Grav. I live over in Ireland, and I was trying to get my hands on the gold PS4 Slim. I was trying, but I couldn't do it.
That wasn't even
That was fucking
close.
terrible. It was a special, special release over the summer in the US only after not having any luck for a while. Josh responded to me and said he could find one for me. Lo and behold, he did, very quickly, I might add. To top it off, when I tried to pay him for it, all he asked me to do was pay it forward to the next person that needs help with anything. I'm a broke college kid, so this was such a blessing to me. He is a shining example of what makes that's Scottish, but as close as I could do, guys. Sorry. Shining example of what makes this community so great. Josh truly is best friend and most definitely the Platinum Prince. Very nice of you, Josh. Like to see that.
Very nice. Now who nominated Josh?
That was Connor.
So Connor, Josh told you to pay it forward. What are you gonna give to me? Is the question now?
He's gonna give you some perspective on that 9-hour. I need a winner.
Did I not pick one?
Thanks.
Wait,
Here's what Josh should give you.
411. Today's 411.
Yeah. There's no winner.
Oh, there's
here.
no winner. It's just a game.
Look at man, this is not my first rodeo. Why do you doubt me? Is it because I always fuck things up? Is that why? I was having a conversation with my wife the other day. I was like, yeah, sometimes people call me a flip-flopper. She's like, why? You're allowed to change your opinion. I'm like, not as fast as I do. Not as fast as I change my opinion. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I will literally start a sentence off with, that movie was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. You know what? That was actually pretty fun.
You know what?
It was
Not
actually
bad.
pretty dope. Not bad. Not a bad movie. All right, while we're waiting on the winner for the giveaway, let's go into the old 3 and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want everyone to know I wanted to do the 3 and 3 today as Walken and Jon Snow, but Andy just wasn't ready for it. So maybe tomorrow he'll get off his fucking high horse and we'll be able to have some fun.
I'd rather do it as RDJ.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
prep
you know
one for
what? No,
RDJ.
I'd rather do it at. No.
What do you want to do? What do you want to answer questions in?
Whatever you say, Walter. Mike Urban chat.
You want to do it as Mike
But I
Urban?
feel like all you can say is whatever
you say, Walter. Can you say anything else? Give
Well,
me a coffee,
I guess we just
Walter.
need people.
Give me a coffee, Walter.
We need Walters to comment in the chat. Walter Poca Sangre. Poca Sangre.
You are just a strange and odd human being to me. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. What do you say, Nick? What win? What are they winning? Well, each and every day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames in the morning show, we give away a game. It's part of our little way of incentivizing you guys to be awesome and help support us. How can you do that? Well, you can be in the Twitch chat right now, or you can be a Twitch subscriber. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription that you can link to your account and give to us if you'd like. It's very easy. I have to give mine away soon, and I got to type a reminder into the document for tomorrow, and I'm stalling while I do that. I'm going to do that right now. Give away Nick's Prime subs with a Z.
The other two ways you can win are if you
Andy.
are the $2 supporter on patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames.
And I know what you're thinking. You're like, $2, fuck you. But it's actually a pretty good value because you get all the $1 above stuff too, which includes watching all the shows we record live and getting party mode if you're on games.
So much content.
4 episodes of it. You get 4 episodes of everything exclusive.
And I don't know if you've noticed, party mode's, a minimum.
not
They're going to
bad.
be 22 minutes now.
yeah, it's also not bad.
18 minutes maybe.
Some of them are good.
Yeah.
Some of
Every
them are
once in a
actually
while,
really
I push
good.
out a gem. You know?
Yeah, well, man, they're all pretty good.
Once in every
Every party mode has at least like 4 or 5 laugh out loud moments.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're usually all from me. Congratulations to Katie Gallagher from the Kind of Funny Games Patreon. You have won Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PS4.
Yay!
Look out for your messages there if you're watching the show. If not, you're going to have a nice little surprise in your email when and if you check it. All right, let's go into the 3 and 3.
Have you done the tips yet?
Fuck. How many times have I done this show?
Like 5.
It's not my first rodeo.
I always forget tips. I always forget it. Well, you know what? Because I got these constant distractions, like Andrew and Renee coming in here distracting me with their cool shirts. If you guys have given us a tip at the $5 above level, I will proceed to read those right now, just like Colton did. He says, this is one of two. I listen at work via podcast, so I'm tipping a day late, and I can't get away from the Durst. My coworker were driving into Limp Bizkit earlier. If anyone said any word from Break Stuff. Interesting. Yeah, we kind of went deep on that. And then he goes on, I believe this is the same person, must be the same person, says, left to do my own work and listened to Tuesday's Kind of Funny morning show, and now you, Nick, and Andy are doing the same thing. Now I just want to break stuff, XOXO, from your Pepsi man in North Dakota. That's awesome.
Thanks for
I just want to go back to break.
It's just one of those days, feeling like a freight train.
I always love it when I haphazardly talk shit about someone, or like, what the fuck is Limp Bizkit doing right now? And there's always one person out there that's like, well, I'll tell you, he's directing films now. Nick, so don't you feel stupid.
Like, what's Vanilla Ice doing? Well, he's renovating homes,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever.
But the point is to make me feel stupid.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I can prove you wrong because you think he's not doing anything.
What's that accent you're doing?
Oh. It's the studious internet commenter. Nick, he's directing films. You're stupid. And they're trying to make me feel stupid. What they don't understand is that is my secret power. I always feel stupid.
Yeah.
So you're just playing into it, man. You're just giving me the energy I want back from you. Ignacio Rojas says, people of the jury, I stand here in front of you to expose the truth. On yesterday's show, I was wrongfully called a liar. Here to defend my name is Exhibit A, and it's a document. Kevin does enjoy, it's a Google link, I'm sorry. Kevin does enjoy S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's click on this, Kev.
I don't know what he's
It's a virus.
I'm not
Watch
seeing
out.
this link.
Well,
It's a virus.
luckily I am.
Ignacio Rojas, subscribed for 6 months with money, and says, hey Kevin, how's it going? Are you enjoying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Anyway, keep up the awesome work.
Oh my
Whoa!
God!
Ignacio Rojas.
Photographic
guys,
evidence.
It cut off when you guys were saying that.
Photographic
I didn't hear anything.
evidence.
Are you
Guys,
enjoying Agents
Put the
of
link
It's
in chat.
photographic.
Keep up the awesome work.
Put the link in chat.
Oh, Kevin, you've
Still,
been
I'm not
exposed.
hearing anything. I
It's
think
crazy.
It's like the audio is cut out. Maybe you guys are hearing something that's not there. You're imagining it?
Well, the link is in chat. You can listen to it there.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, we just accidentally copied that link in chat about 15 times.
I'm actually getting a phone call.
Okay.
So, I mean, I am.
There it is.
It's a spam phone call.
We'll see.
The screen's red.
It's that phone call from the IRS saying that you're about to get in trouble for being. Have you gotten those yet?
No.
Man, they're annoying. I get 3 calls a day, different numbers. We are the IRS. You have to call us. We're coming after you. I'm like, how about you use proper...
Come, bitch!
I'm like,
That's what I'd
well,
say.
first off, I was like, if you really are from the IRS, maybe you should learn how to speak
That was
English.
crazy. That was just straight up Mandarin, maybe Cantonese.
I love them.
No English whatsoever
I
there.
fucking love them. I
That was
love them.
crazy.
Well, lots of upsets today, not only in the world of Kind of Funny Best Friends tournament, but apparently Kevin is a bull-faced liar.
Yeah.
And
How was I lying?
well, Yiddish Yeti says, just watched Coco. Haven't been this moved by a young Mexican boy since our boy Candy Andy joined the Kind of Funny team over a year ago. Fret not, your picture will always be on Mi Ofrenda.
Mi
Andy.
ofrenda.
Mi Ofrenda, was that refrigerator?
Recuerda. No, mi ofrenda is like my offering.
Oh, you're offering, okay.
Yeah.
Panzer G2 says, guys, how have we left the KF crew making it on the Sugar Pie 7 channel go unmentioned?
Oh,
Portillo
shit.
stealing the stage as usual, also confirmed that Joey is not from Boston.
It's a good point, Panzer.
That's a lot of good points. I don't
Dude,
understand
that
half
moth
of
was
them.
fucking huge, guys.
The what?
The moth was huge.
It was a funny part. That was
People would get it.
What are
that
you guys
saw
talking
it.
about?
a funny part.
Sugar
You
Pine
didn't watch
7
the Sugar
video.
Pine 7 video.
You
I don't
should
watch
just-
shit.
You don't care about this company.
I don't give a fuck about Sugar
It was
Pie
actually a
7.
really, really nice video at the end.
Yeah, very
His little
heartwarming.
speech. Oh my god, it made me feel.
Very heartwarming.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I hate you
But
so
I will say this. You've just wasted 30 seconds of my show, and I expect that time back on the next episode that I can talk about John Carpenter films. That's what I'm going to talk about.
We
for
love
30
talking
seconds.
about John Carpenter.
Fantastic.
You do.
Here's what's gonna happen, Kevin. He's gonna watch the Sugar Pine video in like 2 months and be like, y'all check this out yet? And we'll be like, yes. You
I don't like that you're talking shit about him right in front of his face. He's old and he can't take that sort of shit.
I'm an old, feeble man.
Now you're talking shit about it.
No, it's true. That's a factual. Nick, you're old as shit,
We have
right?
4 minutes
I
before
have-
Andrea comes in here.
Sleepy Hulk says, been a silent fan for over 2 years, so subbed and now tipping. I appreciate that, Sleepy
Thanks
Hulk.
for coming
Thank you.
out to the party.
But why'd you wait so long, dude?
He's
No,
been a
don't
silent
badger
fan.
him.
What?
Don't badger him.
Why? I
He's
thought
been
we
a
were
silent
supposed to.
fan.
Sleepy Hulk, we love you. Thank you for
BC Mexican 4 says, who is more annoying in Friends, Ross or Monica? Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably Ross, but Monica is really fucking annoying toward the end there. They wrote her character like a psychotic it's ridiculous. All right, that's it for tips right now. Now let's go into the 3 and 3. Queue up your questions, comments, or compliments. We'll take 3 or 4 of those from the non-subscribers, and then we'll go into the jewels in the Nile, the subs, the people who actually care enough to link a free Amazon Prime account to give us a free sub.
Or $5 of your own hard-earned money.
No, don't do that. Just get Amazon Prime. It's dope. Andy, tell Nick to watch Selena. And then I think he meant to say, bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty bitty bum bum. Do they do a stage play that's Selena? Is it like a Broadway show?
Not to my knowledge.
There might be.
Maybe.
We should go see it together.
I don't know if it exists,
Are you
though.
going to the movies to see it with them?
No. God, no.
Why not?
Because it's fucking Saturday morning. I'm not waking up early to drink beers
I
and watch
honestly-
a movie I could fucking rent at home for free.
I honestly don't want to go. I was just peer pressured into going.
Damn, dude.
Just do what I do. Yeah, that sounds great, Greg. And then he calls you up day of, forgot to remind you at all, be like, hey man, we still going? I got you a ticket. I'm like, no.
That's so mean.
And then I moonwalk out, and I don't look behind me. Andrea's right.
Good call,
Andrea's super right.
Great callback.
Drewski2K says, Nick, the way the mic turns your shirt into a V-neck, is that a happy coincidence? Everything that I do right in my life is a happy coincidence. I don't actually do anything.
Oh yeah, my shirt is not a V-neck. It looks like it though with the mic on.
That's
Yeah,
what they're saying,
just pulls it
Andy.
down a little bit. Watch, Andy.
No, but somebody earlier in chat said, Andy, can we get some V-necks in the store? And I was like, why are you
No.
talking about V-necks?
What is it,
I get
2008?
it. It's coming now.
Is it 2008? We're not wearing V-necks anymore, bros. It's crew neck time.
I was all about the V-necks in
I was
2008.
too. I was like, I literally dressed like
American
Ricky
Apparel
Gervais.
V-necks.
Ricky Gervais. Black V-neck, dad jeans.
I was so skinny in 2008, dude. It's crazy.
Fuck yeah, you were, man. You were pert. Let's see. Ashcroft Clift. Ashrat Clift 1992 says, is Stan Lee all good? Question mark. There is that story that's happening right now. We didn't report on it because I didn't get a chance to read the full thing and I didn't want to talk half-cocked about elder abuse. But Stan Lee's going through some shit right now. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but hopefully he gets some help.
I did see that Kevin Smith offered him to stay with him.
Yeah, well, he's apparently dealing with his daughter, who he's claiming is a little mentally unstable and asking for lots of crazy shit. And apparently he has a will that he was setting up to make a trust for her because she spends too much money and she's fighting him on that. And the trust that will somehow got changed. And so people are thinking that he's just being very mistreated right now. But if I were you, Stanley, I would definitely take Kevin Smith up on his option because I've been to his house and it's dope. His house is dope.
Lakers had asked, can you sing Go Back Games? I can. Asukita, Asukita. No, it's actually Cumbia Kings is the brother of Selena, A.B. Quintanilla.
Oh, really?
I like when you speak Spanish to me. It makes me love you even more.
Oh, I thought you said it makes you horny.
Ignacio Rojas says, Nick, yesterday you called me a liar. Fucking apologize. 2 things. 1, what did Andrea Renee's shirt say? Never look back.
Exactly.
Never look back, guys.
Exactly,
Really,
dude.
Nick, that was
So you
really
know what,
good.
Ignacio Rojas? In the spirit of never looking back, I forgive you for using the F word toward me right now. We'll put it behind us, bro.
Lexi Gunner says that's the same
fucking
beat,
liar,
Andy.
dude.
Yeah, every
Fucking liar.
reggaeton Tejano song is duka duka. It's just like every pop punk song is duka 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 duka. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know.
Music's not that hard, guys.
Yeah.
Get Bucket says, Nick, Friends or Seinfeld? What are you out of your mind? Seinfeld. 100%, bro. 100%.
Not even close.
100%. Let's go into sub-only mode.
It's 12 o'clock.
Oh,
she's
shout
coming.
out, by the way, shout out to Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. They were on,
she comes
Jay and
here.
Silent Bob were on the last episode of Flash. It was really funny.
You mean the latest episode?
Yeah, the latest episode.
Okay, cool.
I feel like she's
think.
gonna come in here.
I was just, when you said that, I was like, oh fuck, is it ending?
Oh, no,
Is
not
it
the, I'm
end?
sorry, not the final, the one, whatever recorded on my DVR this week.
Yeah.
They had a little fun cameo. I assume Kevin Smith directed that episode,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to the end of it. Did I get to the end of it?
Juicy 2K. Andy, are you,
did.
what's with the Tampa Bay Bucks hat? Are you a fan? No, we just had a hat here.
Panzer G2, any chance of seeing Kevin Smith on the show again? Yeah, absolutely, but it's, it's hard because he's busy and doesn't live in the same part of the state as we do.
Homie Baloney says, Andy, how do you feel that the Spurs made the playoffs for 21 straight years? Can they win it all? Viola Spurs. They can't win it all, but I'm super excited that they made it.
How
to
many
playoffs.
times have they won the playoffs?
Big fat O.
The
big fat
ring?
Oreo.
I don't know. Whatever.
Like,
the
how many
playoff
times have they won a
leads into.
championship?
The championship.
5 times.
5 times.
Wake AM.
Since 1999.
Waika I am says, yay, my first sub mode where I exist. I appreciate that. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun to be on the other side, the chosen few?
I'm just so nervous that Andrew's gonna come
Yeah,
in.
it's
No,
time.
guys, this is the most important part of the show to me, where I actually get a chance to read people complimenting me.
What?
This is my favorite part. Is people go, Nick, you're awesome. And I say, fucking thank you. Right?
And he still haven't finished the party mode with Austin Creed. How did it end up? Asks Omega Batman. Oh, God.
Are you kidding?
I guess you gotta watch it. Also, that video only has 22,000 views. What the fuck are y'all doing? Go watch the Austin Creed.
Some of our best content.
Go
ever.
watch the Austin Creed Candy Funny World Championship party mode. What are you doing? Jeez Louise.
Mark Hutchinson says, what are 3 comedies you think are universally regarded as great? That's a longer question. But his are Dumb and Dumber, Pineapple Express, and Step Brothers.
I think those are 3 great.
They're great comedies. Those are great choices.
Fucking choices.
But I would say people probably Pineapple
People always
Express
say, like,
and Step Brothers
Caddyshack
might be a little.
People always say
polarizing.
Caddyshack and, you know.
R3L3 says, Nick, I compliment you now. You sexy. Thank you. Thank you.
I hear her coming. I hear
All right.
A Quiet Place.
I appreciate all the compliments, guys. I, of course, was kidding, but keep them coming for tomorrow's show when Andy returns to me one more time to round out the triple threat.
Right.
The trio of shows with that Candyman. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, as always, for being here with us live. If you are watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications as well, so you can understand when each and every one of the episodes goes live. And if you're listening to this on a podcast service at the gym, watch out! Just
I
kidding.
thought Angela was coming in.
No, I'm just kidding. I just like
scared
to
me.
fuck with people who are
Fucking scared me.
listening.
Now, have you
because-
noticed that, like, since Tim and Greg have been gone, quality of the content has not gone down?
No, God, no.
If anything,
It's streamlined and gone up.
skyrocketing.
Skyrockets at night. Afternoon delight.
delight, dude.
Afternoon delight.
Shit, I heard a door.
Oh my God! Say bye. Say bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll see you in the comments and the chat. No, the comments on YouTube. Have a wonderful day. Kevin, cut the feed.